SourceFedNerd Anime Club, it's me Jenny, aka ClassyLibrarian, and this week's anime was Magic Kaito. Kaito. I'm never going to be able to pronounce anime names properly. And my quick review for this is if you really enjoy shows like White Collar and films like the Ocean's 11 series, I think you'll really enjoy this film if you're willing to put yourself in a slightly childish mindset. That might not be the right word, but the first 9 or so episodes of this series are very Monster of the Week. It's very, the suave hero with no real consequences, no real stakes whatsoever. For those first 9 episodes where it's, he steals something, he maybe discovers a little bit about his family, he steals something, he gets chased by the police officers, and he miraculously escapes through some means of some very impressive magical trickery. And then the trope of the love interest whose father is after the hero's alter ego is such a common trope that a lot of the aspects of this, despite being very enjoyable because they are those tropes that you enjoy the gentleman thief, you enjoy the suave hero who's doing the Robin Hood thing and is, breaking the law but for good purposes. If you enjoy those tropes, it is really entertaining, but it is rather continuous, and I've constantly felt like I had deja vu, like almost I'd watched the series before, and I don't know whether or not it's because the tropes were so familiar or the episodes were so repetitive, but they were enjoyable, and they were enjoyable enough to finish watching. And yeah, I've got to episode 12, and I'd say episode 12 is the first episode where things really start to hit home. It really actually has genuine consequences and life-threatening issues. All of the other ones, like, the guns always miss and there's no real consequences at all. Even when, like, someone gets shot, it's always, I'm wearing a bulletproof vest, mwahaha. And so it was nice to actually have that progression where it is starting to get a bit dark, a bit more complex, and I'm actually rather enjoying it. It is not perfect, not at all perfect, but it's enjoyable. It's very entertaining in a very silly way. I like the characters, more or less. I like the fact that they do address the fact that this teenage superhero with an alter ego has a sort of, he's so good in school, he's naturally, he can pay attention to what's happening at the front of the class, while, having a sort of domestic spat with his girlfriend, who they go on dates and they're childhood best friends, but it hasn't actually progressed anything romantic yet, but you know where it's going, and they have that sort of old married couple thing going on. So I love the fact that he can actually concentrate on the board and actually receive excellent grades despite the fact that he's doing other things. Same with his girlfriend type character. I like the fact that it blew my mind when I got to the episode with the witch. And I like that in a lot of animes all witches are like slightly Egyptian-like. And, she summoned the devil. She summoned Satan to be like, hey dude, do you want to give me some information? He's like, go away. And she's like, whatever, the moose, you go away now. I love that scene. There's real magic. Like, for the first, I think it's 4 or 5 episodes, they really focus on, like, magic isn't real, it's all sleight of hand, it's all trickery, it's all, it feels like magic to people who can't tell the tricks. But then there is real magic, there is a sorceress, there is a girl who's actually able to control people, and I really love that. So generally, I enjoyed this anime. It's not perfect, it's not horrendous, it's slightly more childish than I'd normally go for, but it's very enjoyable in its own way, and if you're a fan of the gentleman, wizard, superhero, gentleman thief type thing, I think you'd really enjoy it. It's very suave in the right places. And that's my review. Feel free to comment down below, and I will see you guys all next week, or if you're subscribed to my channel, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye guys!